Only a mile away from the noise and congestion of downtown Santa Rosa, but if you take the turn off West 3rd and into Imwalle Gardens, you are transported to a bygone era where a family-run produce stand was as common as an apple on a tree.
It's kind of like living in the country in the middle of the city. The place hasn't really changed that much because we've tried to keep it the same way as it was when my parents and grandparents were running the business.
Owner Joe Imwalle is a reflection of his past. Spending more time now in his office and less time farming, he inherited the family business at the age of 23 when his father passed away. Grandfather Joseph opened the produce stand over 120 years ago in 1886.
He used to raise basically corn, beans, tomatoes, squash, cabbages, leeks, and he also raised bedding plants. And I have continued doing that since he started. My father did the same thing.
In this age of technology, where a BlackBerry is a communication device instead of a fruit you bake in a pie, learning the proper way to shop for produce is almost a lost art. SUVs roll by now instead of horse and buggy. But while the winds of change have affected the outside world, Imwalle Gardens strives to remain the same.
People are more demanding. They want more service. It's more competitive. So it's a lot different than it was when I first started.
Old school customers who grew up eating Imwalle's fruits and veggies still to this day won't shop anywhere else.
Well, here you kind of know the quality of the stuff you're getting. Sometimes at a chain store you get vegetables and stuff you don't know that much about who made it, who produced it, and how they took care of it. But here, I'm always coming back because I know what I get will grow good.
Today Bob is hunting for Italian parsley to use as a garnish and in his cooking. He even dries a little for the winter and to give to his friends as a present with other herbs and spices. There is something especially satisfying about buying food grown by your neighbor.
Our vegetables probably don't look like they're cloned because basically you go to like some of the supermarkets, everything looks alike. You see a box of tomatoes or their things, they all look like they're cloned. Where mine, we could pick a whole patch of tomatoes and not get two boxes that all look alike. But the flavor is better in local vegetables and the freshness is better. But it tastes better when it comes locally than when it comes commercially because a lot of times it looks good, but there is no flavor.
This towering palm could be considered the family tree. Surveying all beneath it, swaying in the breeze but still standing strong, it was planted by Grandfather Joseph over 100 years ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't proud because it isn't an easy life, but I enjoy it.
And while Joe's children water the seeds of the family business, the fifth generation of Imwalles buzzes about like a bee from flower to flower, learning the tricks of the trade at a local institution whose roots are firmly entrenched in the Santa Rosa soil.